Our teaching program is focused around science, business management, and practical application. We teach 500 plus undergraduates from our own department, plus a number of undergraduates from other departments here at the Horse Teaching Unit. We have two farms, the Horse Teaching Unit and the Equine Sciences Center, a 320-acre research broodmare facility just this side of Ocala, Florida. That's where our broodmare herd resides, and so obviously we foal those mares down there, and that gives students an opportunity to interact with the broodmare herd, young foals, foaling opportunities, and any research that may be going on down at the Equine Sciences Center.
My favorite course at UF by far is the horse psychology and training class taught by Mr. Joel McQuaig. This class taught me the importance of horsemanship skills. It connected me with other students that had the same passion, and it introduced me to the colt that I now own, UF Bet Your Limit, which I bought from the sale in the swamp after the course ended.
I love working for the University of Florida Department of Animal Sciences because I get to work with the best of the best in the horse industry. But I also get to work with the next generation. We have an incredible horse herd here, and watching those students train those young horses, watching them get it, and then keeping up with them as they go forth and become industry leaders is immensely rewarding.
Creating this endowment is one way that our department, and specifically the equine faculty and staff, can move towards sustainability. By having an endowment, you have that consistent income to support the things that you try to do in terms of research, teaching, and extension to serve the needs of our industry and to produce our product, a really well-trained and ready to go in the industry student. The endowment is not just an opportunity to try to raise money for our programs to be more sustainable, but it's also an opportunity through this outreach to make a closer connection to members of the horse industry that are so important in guiding what we do and how we do it.
Knowing that the Florida equine industry and alumni of the Equine Sciences program continue to support the program going forward, I think is a good sign for the industry and the health of the industry as a whole. This program is kind of the front line in understanding how we can continue to solve the industry's problems and help the industry flourish for the future.
One of the really unique things about our equine program here is that we give students the opportunity to work hands-on with horses at every stage of their life. The other great thing about our program is that we incorporate research with those horses. So I incorporate students in my program that are not just graduate students, but also undergraduate students. And getting that undergraduate level of experience in research and research careers is key for a lot of these kids who are curious about what they want to go on and do in their future career in the horse industry. So my program right now focuses on developing new tools to measure traits relative to locomotion or soundness and behavior. So we've begun to incorporate artificial intelligence approaches to train a computer to recognize key anatomical landmarks on the horse so that we can take high-speed video and decipher from that exactly how the joints and limbs of the horse are moving through space as that animal performs something as simple as a trot on a straight line.
In UF IFAS, we have obviously multiple agents and state specialists and regional specialized agents also that work in education, really bringing science knowledge from the university to the public. In this case, our primary audience is horse owners and equine enthusiasts throughout the state, equine facility managers, but the Equine Sciences Extension program focuses a lot on bringing resources and educational programming to these folks that focus on horse management. Graduate training is a huge part of our mission in terms of professional development and personal development for our young scientists. And so any of our faculty, including myself, that have a research appointment, in order to conduct the research and have really effective, high-quality research, we need to be able to recruit the best and brightest young people. To facilitate training of these graduate students, that can be very costly. Having funding support to, again, train graduate students, have students involved in research, it helps us as faculty execute those projects that are meeting those needs in terms of generating new knowledge. Another facet that certainly is always a challenge is aging facilities. We have fantastic equine facilities for our equine sciences program, but improvements to some of the barn structures that allows us to even again be safer and more effective in our research when we're conducting projects with the animals and with our students.
The horses contributed to my life in innumerable ways. What they have given me, that is immeasurable, priceless. So the opportunity to give back, even in just some small way, to the horse and the horse industry, it's really something I have to pay forward, and I need to do as I can.